Now that Jaunty can use surf outside of battle, he decides to train his new team by heading back and exploring the areas he couldn't get to before, starting with where it all began. And joining him is the very first Pokemon he caught after leaving. Now let's see what your mother's getting up to these days.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks, especially since they're such good size and all.
Wow, what an inspiring message. I'm getting all choked up.
It gets bigger when I pull on it.
Since Jaunty has no water-type Pokémon, Pabu takes on the role of Surfboard.
Transmogrify!
I've caught and named every jellyfish in this field at least once. Except you, no name.
Hey, you've taken your first step into Kanto, and I would know, because I've been stalking you your whole life.
Kanto is where the first Pokemon game takes place, and we'll be able to explore the whole thing once we're done with the Johto region. But for now the only other part we can reach is this cave. Toho Falls. Tojo Falls. Tojo Toho Tojo Falls.
A goldfish.
Despite the feminine appearance, this Goldeen is actually quite the masculine bloke.
Hello, my name is Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
Since we can't go any further here, let's see what we missed in Cherry Grove City. Well, it looks like that guy from the first episode is still stuck on that island. Maybe if we help him heal. Oh, for goodness sake.
Will you get out of here? You're interfering with the search and rescue!
This seems like a good time to let you all know, I'm allowing Jaunty to run away from wild encounters, as long as it's the first option he picks. If he decides to fight, then he has to see it through to the bitter end.
Oh hello, when I sunk to the bottom of the ocean, I found a necklace. It clashes with my suspenders, so you can have it.
Obtain the Mystic Water, a necklace that powers up water-type attacks, which Jaunty gives to Pabu. Are you fucking serious? Good lord, why are there so many bloody jellyfish in the— Since Jaunty never caught a Pokemon in this area, he tries headbutting the trees to see if he can find a new friend, but all he finds are more Newt-Newts. That is until he explores the pond behind the Poke Center, and remembers that he has a fishing rod.
Krabby, the feisty little shit Pokemon.
I ought to clamp you! You want to be clamped?
Clamps.
Yeah, I do it all. Clamping, crimping, occasional snipping.
And speaking of places we can still catch a new Pokemon, Violet City is still an option, since Achu was caught in Bellsprout Tower, and not the city itself. Having already caught a bunch of water types, Jaunty tries headbutting the trees to find something else. Okay, well whatever, let's just get another damn water Pikmin.
Poliwag. Another damn water Pikmin.
Radpole.
Sweet. Totally.
With all these new water Pokemon, you might expect Jaunty to swap out Pabu. Even just to add another color to the team.
Wow, brown.
But he's become attached to the little fluff ball. So Jaunty decides he won't bother switching in one of the water types unless Pabu dies.
It's not going to happen.
Shut the hell up!
Obtain TM05, Raw. which Jaunty appropriately teaches to our big bad Bigfoot. And speaking of Bigfoot, I think it's time we get a good look at him.
I'm going to faint.
Though I'm sure he could easily crush this little mouse. Let's try out that new roar of his. Who needs repel when you have a big scary dinosaur? Now let's see what's on the other side of this water.
Hello!
You are challenged by hiker Leonard, whose Geodude gives Bigfoot something better to kick around, and his big feet manage to critical kick him in the face, nearly wiping him out in one go. Then Geodude decides that sounds like a great idea, and does it himself.
But that could only mean...
Oh thank fuck. That was way too close. Let's get our hottie out here for the next fight.
Smooth.
Mr. Lava seemed like the perfect candidate for the move Attract, but since he's purely a ladies' man, he'll only use it on female Pokemons. But even without Attract, his raw sexual magnetism causes Marchop to give him a toss anyway.
Oh, behave.
Thankfully it takes a bit more than that to finish him off though.
Oh, you want to play some more? Well, bring it on.
You are challenged by Hiker Philip, and this battle is starting to look awfully familiar, so Jaunty switches in Manslaughter just in case this Geodude decides to blow himself up as well. But instead, Manslaught's high defense goes towards resisting the increasing strength of Rollout, before finally smashing Geodude for good. Jaunty switches in Pabu, which might seem like a bad choice against a Graveler. But I bet they're not expecting a little ferret to be able to summon a freaking tidal wave.
Here it comes, everybody! The wave!
Well, what do you know? The tunnel led to another part of the ruins of Alf.
Are you talking to me? There's no one else here. You must be talking to me.
You are challenged by Psychic Nathan, who has one of the weirdest Pokemons I've ever seen.
What? It's just an ordinary... Oh my goodness!
I don't know why it has another little head sprouting out of its ass, and I also don't know what type that thing is either. Best to just play it safe by putting it to sleep with Lana. Oh crap, it's a psychic type, which is super effective against poison Pikmin, but this is the perfect opportunity for the new and improved Newt, who can withstand these cyclic attacks, and luckily Newt was able to learn Gengar's powerful ghost type attack, which will be super effective, as long as he survives. Perfect. Now for the Shadow. Wait, what? It's a normal type? You're telling me that thing is normal?
I disagree.
Well, it's gotta be at least half psychic, so Mr. Lava should be able to do some damage with his dark type attack.
Oh, good for you!
Well, it's just like Krunk taught us. When nothing else works, just throw a rock at it.
Yeah! Yeah!
And hopefully that rock does a lot of damage, because we've been through 3 Pokemons and we still haven't managed—
What?
What? Make that 4 Pokemons, and since Bigfoot will be as vulnerable as Lana was, we all have to hope that Pabu won't suffer the same fate as Manslaughter.
It's not going to happen.
I don't care what it takes. You get your fucking ass to Jasperville and you sign that motherfucking boy, or else I am gonna personally piss all over you while you lie dying on a bed of nails while the ugliest 300-pound bastard I can find fucks you up the ass with his smelly rancid cock.
Hello? Hello, what was that last part?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?